Hello my people. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend about this channel. They do love and enjoy politics. So people, I've been going through the media, right? People voice opinion on things that they see on the media where politics is concerned. But at this point, we realize, say, Jamaica Labour Party is not the problem to PNP. And even most people too, Jamaica Labour Party is not a problem for them. Yeah. Who have eyes, let them see. Down to the visual impaired person, them can see that Jamaica Labour Party is not a problem to people or to the PNP, especially markgolding, Dana Campbell, Peter Bunting, etc., etc. But especially markgolding. Right? The Labour Party is not their problem. You know them problem? Andrewholness. The elite people of this country always feel like they're entitled to tell the government what to do from what not to do. The Jamaica Labour Party is not their problem. Andrewholness is their problem. Only God knows why. Andrewholness is their problem. Right? Andrewholness are the PNP main problem. Andrewholness are them headache, them heartache. Every kind of pain we can think about, Andrewholness bring to the PNP. Yeah. Andrewholness are the PNP in shambles. Andrewholness are the PNP in denial, especially markgolding. You see how hard them a try go for Andrewholness. PNP now go after the JLP, the party itself, No, they are not doing that. Because they don't care about the party. They don't care about the member of the party. All them business about and a target Andrewholness. Because Andrewholness is their main priority. Because a Jamaica Labour Party without Andrewholness could win the election, just the truth. It is just the truth. You realize from Andrewholness win portion of 2016, Andrewholness become a threat to the PNP. Big threat to the PNP. markgolding see Andrewholness as a big threat. Because without the big money spending in the previous election the other day, PNP couldn't win back them 14 stronghold PNP seat there without the big money spending. We all know that. We all know that money spent for PNP to gain. And by spending that millions of dollars, they still could defeat Andrewholness. So I feel like, say, markgolding and the PNP are happy. After them rich elite people doing it to them, and them still could dethrone Andrewholness. Him still standing. Him still come out victorious. I feel like, say, PNP is pleased. Because I'm sure knows that if I did somebody else run JLP will win election, I not ask Christ that. I not ask Christ and him 12 disciples. If it were somebody else leading the JLP, we would get 3 terms straight. And that is just a fact. No if, but, nor maybe. It's just the truth. It's the reality. If Andrewholness wasn't running on the JLP ticket, we would win 3 terms straight. We wouldn't. That is why PNP is doing every single thing in their power to get rid of Andrewholness. Yes. PNP is still on plan how to get rid of Andrewholness. markgolding still on plan how to get rid of Holness. Because Holness is their problem. Holness a stand in them way, not the Jamaica Labour Party. The Dr. Most Honorable Andrewholness. What me say? Dr. Andrew Michael Holness is standing the way of PMP. Yeah, man, and the Labour Party. It's not the Labour Party really win the election the other day, Andrew, because most people vote because of Andrew. Because if it were up to all these MP alone who would win the election, because most people vote because of Andrew, them say they work with Andrew because when the MP them really and truly don't step up them game. Andrewholness, why enough people vote. So Andrewholness win the election. In my eyes, and Andrew in the election. That's just it. And because PMP say Andrewholness carry JLP across the finishing line, not the JLP carry the JLP across the finishing line, this one man carry the whole JLP on him back. Him. And I'm going to wonder, oh, Andrew so powerful, and what's so why people love Andrew. Even though they manage to create doubts in some of the people's mind, they manage to do that. And some people have doubt. Some people listen to people that say and don't check the fact for themselves. Some people don't vote because of opinion people create. And the negative things they have to say about Andrew. So some people don't vote because of the negative that PMP put out there about Andrewholness. A lot of people don't vote. And because them don't choose to get the information for themselves or check the fact, them do so, you know what, I not vote because I can't bother. I don't know if I believe from what not to believe. Me hear this, me hear that. And I don't know what is true, you know, I not vote. Because of the doubt that PMP create in these people's mind. Right? So Andrewholness is markgolding problem, not the JLP. So the other day when time markgolding saying what I meet with Andrew concerning the constitutional reform process, Andrewholness say he must meet with Chuck. Which is right, I agree. Meet with Chuck. Chuck is in charge of that portfolio, of that ministry. Right? So why you want to meet with Andrew and not Chuck? A Chuck in charge. Nobody might tell us to put yourself in charge of constitutional reform. Andrewholness are the Prime Minister and Minister of Defence. And you are same thing on the constitutional reform. So Chuck is the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Reform. So he must meet with not Andrewholness. Andrewholness is not a part of that ministry. Input who want put for run that. So why you can't just go there? For sure how you feel entitled, no markgolding. You're so entitled. I the first opposition leader, Mr. So entitled. The way you're entitled. Are you entitled so? Because you're born privileged, you feel like you must entitled to everything. Me not wrong, Andrewholness. For sure, Andrew is a problem, you know. So you do this on purpose, not because you know, say, Andrew not going to meet, you know. So you do it on purpose. You say, okay, Andrew the problem, you know. When you are the problem because you have a problem with Andrewholness. You have a personal problem with Andrewholness because you know, say, one Andrewholness and Labour Party, you can't be a Prime Minister markgolding. So you have a problem, a personal vendetta against Andrew. I mean, here, Dirty Diane Jackson, I come talk about Andrewholness disrespect markgolding. Lady, I say me here to say look bad, you're so hypocritical. You're a hypocrite. I mean, tell you, you're a hypocrite. You must get over your bitterness you have towards Andrewholness. You're too bitter. And that's your problem. You're bitter. For a journalist. When markgolding in a parliament address Andrewholness, what you say in a debate address him as Andrewholness, he never address him as the Prime Minister. Markgolding always disrespect Andrew, you never said that, you know. Andrewholness always refer to markgolding as the opposition leader, but markgolding always refer to Andrewholness. He never find it fit to say the Prime Minister. I never have an issue with that. But everything Andrewholness do a problem to who know, but when markgolding do not problem. Andrew can't get a break from Uno. Damn if you do and damn if you don't. Every god thing the man do a problem to Uno. The man can't breathe without Uno have to say something negative towards him. All of Uno. All out have this worst thing to say about Andrew. Like Mark go respect Andrew. I'm not going to respect Andrew. Respect where respect come from. Your respect will respect you. Mark will never show Andrew respect. So how Andrew will show Mark will respect? Mark will have a superior. Una put up Mark Gold as if him bigger and mighty. So Andrew una behave like say Andrew is beneath Mark Golding. Mark Gold is what? Huh? Same like a Mark Gold a human being and una demand respect from Andrewholness to Mark Golding. Andrew a human being to get respect too. He's like gonna praise Mark Golding. Because him around the country and Andrew in the country, he look like say Mark Golding around the country. He's not Andrew. So Mark Golding deserves more respect than the man around the country. Mark Golding deserves more respect than the man who make unemployment at 3.5% in Jacksonville. The man who cut down poverty to 8%. Mark Golding deserves respect than him. To the man who try cut crime and crime already cut 40%. So you tell me, say, Mark Golding deserve respect than that man. So all the good Andrew do from 2016 till now, you tell me, say, Andrewholness don't deserve the respect. No deserve no respect at all. After all the work we do for the country. So Mark Golding deserve respect for the opposition than Andrew. We are in the country. I'm gonna sick my stomach. I'm pathetic. I'm not too biased on one side and I'm just stop on the man. Andrew, everything Andrew do. See that uno said Paul Buchanan about Andrew. For Andrewholness seed when you win fair and square. Mark Golding you said Paul pa Andrew. For sure you say I really Andrew on a problem. It is clear as daylight now. Andrew Michael Holness is PMP and Mark Golding problem. Because if I never Andrew no problem, I try so hard to embarrass him and to get him out of politics. Andrew no problem. But let me tell you all this. It no matter how hard we fight to get out Andrewholness is not going anywhere. I'm gonna fight him back. Uno team up with IC. Uno team up with the Gleaner, TVJ and others. And the elite people them like Azana Mafu. Come chat foolishness. Yeah man. Because he like a poor boy from Spanish town should become the Prime Minister, and the British slave master from England become the Prime Minister in our country. The one that his fourth parents enslaved us as black people. Uno want to come in the country. Shame on Uno. Shame on Uno. Which other Caribbean country them enslaver they send that want to be a Prime Minister or a president? Which other Caribbean country or which country in the world? Which country in the world that happen? Only Jamaica alone this could happen. Because Jamaica people stupid, we are naive. We are gullible to a lot of things. Yes, we are not somehow not smart enough to think about these things. If I put this to another country, them look upon we as nothing and laugh at us. Only we alone could have want this. An enslaver to be a Prime Minister. Are we alone? Jamaica people alone. I don't care about the one that more race. It's just the truth. Nobody from British not supposed to be a Prime Minister or in our Parliament. Especially when we be a Prime Minister. Nobody who come from this end of slavery should never in our Parliament. and have a problem with our black brother and sister who are run the country and don't respect the man any at all. Andrewholness is the least respected leader of this country. People disrespect Andrewholness left, right, and center. They don't disrespect him on facts, but on based on people opinion, based on lies and propaganda. It's not like say one don't disrespect Andrew for I saw it go, a fact, and it can be proven. No, it cannot be. A based on misleading information, propaganda, and lies. When I disrespect the man for. Yes. Because of the man's style of leadership when display. And only elite people when I like Andrew. The reason why I don't like Andrew or into Andrew or in and I never want the Labour Party to win back. Just because Andrewholness want the have not to have. Uno already have so uno have the elite people, tapanarists people of this country, uno have already. But they say they have not, uno want to have nothing. That are no problem when uno like Andrew and how Andrew lead. Uno like Andrew's style of leadership because he want the have not to have. Uno elite people and people upper class. You markgolding, you and the tapanarist people. So when PNP say them like the poor, I don't lie them like the poor if you keep the poor on one level. So them rich friend can continue to climb and the poor still remain poor. The middle class people can't even have more things and they still have to remain in the same circle them in. Because PNP always want the elite alone for have things. Because only you might go and don't talk, say man, the tapanarist people, they want to run this country if you win the election, you know. Remember good. And because Andrewholness put policies in place so poor people can get themselves out of certain circumstance and can be progressive in life. Rich people don't want that. They want people to remain stagnant for them life. Because nowadays, the common man, the farmer, or even drive taxi. A man carrying him taxi. And put on in clothes and go anywhere you want to go. Go where rich people go. Spend their money and go where rich people go. First time only rich people got a certain place in Jamaica, you know. First time only rich people could be able to go a certain place. But nowadays, everybody can go anywhere they want to go once they have money. There are certain places in Jamaica first time only people have certain caliber could go there. Nowadays, people are go there. People are work their money. Do them not young girl and do them ages of work. And save the money and can go anywhere they want to go. And buy any certain brand they want to buy. But first time only certain people just in a certain brand and certain things and drive certain car. But poor people are buy rich people car. And that we not like. Downtown people can go uptown go buy a vehicle. And that only rich people not like. Yes. Because when after they come talk about the economic stagnant because people now buy. Just because nobody now buy other things. Because people have options can buy other things. The Indian when come out make can buy things. Make poor people can buy things. And they don't like to see the poor people buy things, you know. They don't like to see the poor people uplift themselves. So that no for no eat Andrew for, no for no PNP people eat Andrew for, that markgolding eat Andrew for. Markgolding wants the poor people evaluate themselves and have things in life. Markgolding don't want to see that. Markgolding is wicked. Markgolding is heave up man. Markgolding and the PNP they might heave and the elite people might heave like Jamaica. Yeah. They don't like to see poor people rise. They don't like to see poor people have nothing. Andrewholness make the common man can buy stocks and bonds and shares. Andrewholness make that possible for we. Andrewholness open the stock market. Make we the common man can buy shares pan that. Andrew do that for we the people of Jamaica. Andrewholness make poor people can invest. And make Andrewholness make we know say we the common man can do investment too. Not only rich people. And you know what burn the top elite people them too? When the highway upon when Andrewholness put the highway upon sale. So anybody can buy shares. They never like that, you know. Because them claim that only rich people must have shares. Only rich people must have shares and can be able to afford shares. The poor man should be able to do that, and Andrewholness make it possible so we can do it. That is why minimum wage was so low for all these years. Because the rich people want to have more in their pocket, and the poor class people don't have nothing in their pocket. They don't work more than paying liquor or nothing. That is why minimum wage was so low for all these years until Andrewholness come into power. Then once we have nothing, and people now wake up now and face reality and realize that them not even think critically and realize that is going on in this country. Them not like, oh, Andrew, open the country so everybody can have equal opportunity. Them not like that. Them not like say Andrewholness and make people take themselves out of poverty and upgrade themselves. Them not like the fact say Andrew try to do that. They don't let the fact that Andrewholness invest in the country so the poor class people can help themselves and make better out of life for themselves. They don't like that. Andrewholness if we create only policies to benefit only rich people, and that they want, man. Them still want to go loophole in the system where them alone benefit the rich people. Them that they want kind of PMP them, they them benefit everything, The poor class people benefit nothing, Only rich people alone have access to certain things and do things. But now poor people have access to a lot of things where them no want. Take a poor people out of small business. PMP, markgolding, and entrepreneurs friend them have problem with Andrewholness. If me just didn't run out. The last one run out of my phone. The last run out of my phone. Why me come get advised? Like my advisor, like Labour Party they hire him to give you advice. Anytime you see them rich people run out and have opinion and I try to come give one advice. I don't see what the government do for poor people. They don't like to see what the government need to do for poor people. They don't like to see poor people benefit from nothing. They alone want benefit from everything. Them people, so until you see them come out, man. That is why them come out, because they don't like to see poor people benefit from nothing, and them alone to have things. For them account to continue to grow, and poor people don't have nothing at all. But Andrewholness not going nowhere. So all it take when it takes it by Andrew not going nowhere. Andrewholness stand up strong like the Rock of Gibraltar. And we the Labour Party like him stand up behind him firm as a rock. I will not give up our Prime Minister, because we know a Prime Minister destined for greatness for this country. We know a Prime Minister have good intention for this country. We see the vision of a Prime Minister for this country. And we can't stop that, PMP. And markgolding. Especially you markgolding now. Especially you markgolding now. You come to create problem, Problem you come to create. You come to create havoc, man. You don't come with no good intention. You don't care. You don't want power for yourself. You just hungry for power. You just hungry for power, so. You don't care about people. You don't care about people. You don't care about you and your type of nice friend them. You don't care about people. Because none of your alternative then where they have an election make no sense. Because the same vlogger them will vlog for you, right now the Marcus not quarrel. So that's what thanks you get from you. To show so you don't care, you don't respect poor people. The same poor man we make up on TikTok and ball out them to all for you. Day in, day out. And I disrespect Andrewholness for you. Not even thanks you get from you. Not even gen sick. Me hear them, But Andrewholness shall and will continue to be on the worst nightmare. On the worst nightmare. With Andrewholness leading Jamaica Labour Party, people never sit back for one, and that no fear. Because no can beat Andrew so. No one have to come good to beat Andrew. Andrewholness is a political genius. Andrew know the politics. Andrew not politics long enough to know the politics inside out. Andrew know the politics. markgolding, Andrew wants all to play chess and you a play jaff. Yes. So as long as Andrewholness run the Labour Party, markgolding, you will never become a prime minister. And you not become a prime minister out here. You not get no prime ministership out here. That will never happen. That will never happen. So Andrewholness, our country be the biggest headache in the PNP. Andrewholness, our country be no nightmare. Because he's not going anywhere. So matter to come with him not gonna away. We people. Like, share, comments and subscribe. I'm out for now. Bye.